Hey crew, it's Bit, and I'm back on another reaction video. Today we're going to be checking out part 2 of the Austin Forman Meet My song to my dad. This is an extended version of the song. This is him actually talking to begin with, but we're going to go ahead and check that out too. So let's go ahead and dig in. Shout out to Chris for bringing this to my attention.
Let me introduce you to somebody. This is my dad. I'm my biological father, my dad. This is the man that taught me how to throw a baseball. This is the man that I watched get up and go to work every single day, breaking his back for his family. This is the man that took a single mother and her 3 kids out of a single wide trailer that was condemned and worked his butt off and gave them a home. This is the man that dealt with my angry teenage years. This is the man that listened to me say, "You're not my dad," over and over.
How many times, bro? How many times? Like, I was a little shithead, right? I'm realizing more and more every day just how much so I was. But, like, I brought baggage into the relationship when my current stepfather showed up that he didn't have coming to him. Now, he was strict. He was an authoritarian, and he very much liked things a certain way. And he very much was a physical person. And so there were issues, but they were not as great as my mind amplified them to be. And I was in no way appreciative of him stepping into that position, right? I was still holding out ridiculous hope that my dad was going to pop into the picture. And so, like, it was me being a little shithead to him. And so I get that. I get that. How many times you telling me, "You're not my dad"?
Cheers. This is the man that listened to me say, "You're not my dad," over and over, and never stopped treating me like his son. This is the man that taught me that we all make mistakes, but part of being a man is owning up to those mistakes and correcting them. This is the man that taught me marriage is for life, that no matter how tough it gets, you do not give up. This is the man that was by my side when my children were born. This is the man that was up there standing with me when I got married. And this is the man I'm talking about in Dear Dad Part 2. I'm so grateful for how you guys responded to Dear Dad. I was so excited to release that song because it is a big part of my story. But the story does not end there. And if I'm going to give credit to one man for everything he didn't do, I'm sure as hell going to give credit to the man that did everything. So Dad, and yes, I mean you, my real dad. If you're watching this, I used a picture of us as the cover art for this song. Not only to pay respect to you and everything you've done for our family, I want you to see a picture of me and you on the iTunes charts. I love you, and thanks for everything.
Alright, so now we're getting into the actual song. I wanted to do the extended version just so that we could get that in there, right?
Dear Dad, I've got some more to say. Truth is that it's you who should say thanks to the man that didn't have to take your place, but still chose to be the father that you never became. Turns out
Hard work. Ooh, I have been up there. It's not a good. That's not an easy job. It's a good job. It's not an easy job. Not at all.
be the father that you never became. Turns out I wouldn't change a thing. Maybe looking back I'd take the better man's last name. Well, I know you read my letter and heard every word I said, but if it makes you feel better, he got me up off all those steps. Oh, the second step on our front porch was missing strips of paint. But that little boy just passed it by to go outside and play with the man that gave him everything you tried to take away. Well, that little boy grew up and now he's glad you never came.
He seems like a hoot. He seems like a hoot.
Well, that little boy grew up and now he's glad you never came. Dear Dad, I must have the wrong address, 'cause it says return to sender on the first letter I sent. But hey, don't
That's some redneckery right there, boy.
return to sender on the first letter I sent. But hey, don't feel so bad, I think I know where I went wrong. Turns out I've only got one dad. I put the wrong man in a song. Oh, the second step on our front porch was missing strips of paint. But that little boy just passed it by to go outside and play.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all make sure y'all get back over to Austin Forman's page, give him a like, share, and a sub. Throw him a comment and let him know you appreciate what he's doing. Like stepdads really do get shit on an awful lot. That is a man stepping into a place that he didn't have to. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to step up and take the place for some other man who decided he didn't want to, but he did. And we don't give nearly enough credit for that, right? Sometimes they get involved on Father's Days, and sometimes they get included with wedding ceremonies and things like that. But a lot of the time, they just kind of get set off to the side, and that's not a good thing. We should be bringing in all of our family and giving them some love. And we need to accept the parts where we said the wrong things or we did the wrong things, and to give the credit where the credit is due. I love this. Y'all make sure y'all get back over there and check out the video. I will leave the link down below. Give him a like, share, and a sub. Throw him a comment. Let him know you appreciate what he's doing. I do. I love people spreading love. I love people spreading their story. I like seeing these independent artists spread their story. This is not going to give me the most views. This is not going to blow up, right? But that's okay because that's not what we're here for. We're here for the stories, and I love it. This was great. So, to the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Till next time, I love you. You're perfect, whole, and complete, just the way that you are. And this has been Pitt's Take. Peace.